welcome to the trailer for the Turner Syndrome Butterflies podcast. We are basically going to be just doing an introduction today, but normally how this is going to work is each of us is going to take turns picking a starting topic, and we are going to go for there through a set amount of time.
Today we are going to do introductions and diagnosis stories, and we are going to start it off with Grace.
Hi, I'm Grace. I am 19 years old. I'm from Lakewood, Colorado. I was diagnosed with Turner syndrome when I was 6 when I got a kidney infection and I had to go to the hospital, but then they realized there was something wrong with my heart, which was a clog of the aorta is what it's called. And they realized that is something that's related to Turner syndrome, and they tested me and it came back positive.
All right, thank you for sharing. Next up, we have Mary.
Hi, I'm Mary. I'm 18 and I'm from the Chicago area. I also had, like Grace mentioned, the coarctation of the aorta. They noticed that when I was born, and what that is basically the aorta is the biggest artery in the body. It comes right out of the heart, and mine was narrower than usual. So when I was 5 days old, I had surgery to correct that, and that's something that commonly happens with girls with Turner syndrome. So they tested me for that, and they found that I had it.
All right, thank you for sharing. Now we are going to move on to Sophia.
Hi, my name is Sophia. I'm from Yolo County, California. And my diagnosis story is basically when I was born, the obstetrician noticed that my feet had severe lymphedema. And basically what lymphedema is, it's when your lymph nodes start to build up fluid and it has no way to clear it out, so it just builds up and it causes the parts of the body that it's building up in to swell. And it is very common in Turner syndrome. So when the doctor saw that my feet had a severe case, he was like, maybe she could have Turner syndrome just based on the lymphedema. Did the test, and the next day I was diagnosed.
All right, on to Maddie.
Hello, my name is Maddie. I live in the Pacific Northwest and I'm 16. I was diagnosed when I was 7 because my brother was a lot taller than me. And my mom got really concerned about that because I wasn't growing. And they had me tested, and turns out I have mosaics.
All right, thank you for sharing. Now we are on to Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm 17 from Utah. And I don't remember exactly how I got diagnosed, except that I remember that my mom had to fight for me to get tested because my pediatrician didn't think I had it because I didn't have a web neck. And I was diagnosed when I was around 4. So, yeah.
All right, thank you for sharing. And last but not least, my name is Greta, and I was diagnosed several months ago in 2024 actually, 2024. And it was in March, and basically I went to the doctors for a normal checkup, and they saw that my height and my weight proportions and my growth chart was way off balance for someone my age, as I'm 15. And I was 14 at the time, but they thought that it was really strange. At least the intern did. And so the intern went out in the hall and talked to my doctor. And then my doctor realized that this could be a possibility. So the next day, I went and got my karyotype done, and I found out I have mosaics. Now, what is Turner syndrome, you may ask?
So, Turner syndrome is the partial or whole deletion of the X chromosome. Um, and it's incredibly rare. It affects 1 in 2,000 to 2,500 girls. Yeah, it can cause things like short stature, heart problems, like we mentioned. There's a whole wide range of symptoms.
All right, great. And we all met at the National Turner Syndrome Camp in LA. and lots of us were there before. I came last year, and that's where I met all these people.
Example, first met in 2019.
Yup, and then Sophia, Maddie.
Mary will do our closing.
So this is going to be a place for us and a few other friends who weren't able to make it to today's recording to talk about Turner syndrome and our experience with it, and bring some awareness to it, since with it being rare, not a lot of people know about it, and also for other people with it so they can know they're not alone.
Yeah, in general, we just really want to raise awareness about the condition.
Yeah, that is the main point of this podcast, because there is not a lot of representation out there due to it being such a rare condition. And that wraps up our trailer. I hope you guys listen in. Bye!